Hello, welcome to AthosCraft, and yeah, we are in 1.16. What fun times. I've not had this week, to be fair. It's been a really difficult week for me this week, dying at least 20 times in the last 2 days. Not necessarily in here, been sorting out the iron farm and everything else that needs to be done. But yeah, this has been fun. We've been digging out, as you can tell, so have a quick look around. We've pretty much got I think it's 120 by 120 block dig out at the moment, and we're going right down to Bedrock, which we still haven't done down there. Also, we've got a few gas flying around, so let's be careful. Let's run. Here he comes. Woohoo. Let's get safe. Anyway, we're going off to the shopping district, so we're going to go to the shopping district, and we do have a bow. Ooh. And yeah, we got a lot of things going on around here. All right, let's go. So here we are. We still got the playing with Tony for mayor. Flying up our heads. We're going to go restock the iron shop today, so with a much improved iron farm, we can now go, and we're going to change the price. So let's go in, we're going to knock that down because we're going to change in that, and we're going to do 7 iron blocks for 3 diamonds. 14 blocks for 5. There we go. Yep, so we sort out. So this is, I think I calculated it, this is about 16.6% different. So it is cheaper, but not greatly. And that's because of supply and demand, to be honest. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do 6 because we said we're selling 2 for 14, so 2 lots for 5, just in case. We'll keep 1 in reserve. Actually, we'll put that back in the shulker, shall we? DC's treasure box of treasures. There we go. We can come back later on, so we'll be able to stock up a little bit more. So we might need this barrel. We're not going to sell coal now for the minute. Yeah, cool. So we'll just encourage people to buy. There we go. We'll flip this. Let's know it's in stock. Door is open, and we're done. So what did we miss last week? So we avoided a building in regards to the mayor debate. Let's go over that way a minute. So this is the stage that the mayor debate taken. Now, unfortunately, due to third parties basically listing their disagreement with AthosCraft News attending, we unfortunately didn't get our license to come and broadcast here, although we did get a report on the inside. So we're going to go over to the news studio and let's just get a summary of the debate. Welcome to AthosCraft News. So on Saturday night, the debate took place, hosted by the Athos Herald, following our unfortunate license being revoked at the last minute. However, we did get a reporter in who managed to take some notes for us, and we can give you the highlights of that debate. So regarding enforcement of rules, all 3 were pretty much the same. It was going to be very much clear and concise communications with each other. And Solar actually said to use of pickaxes to enforce policy in regards to making sure they stuck to the rules. So we're going to just assume that he'll go on to an automatic demolition if the building is not approved. Each one agreed to a possible sheriff to enforce their policies for them. However, disagreements from both Soli and Tony on a judge and a courthouse. They do not necessarily think this is necessary. To get things done, pretty much the same again. Get the most appropriate people involved in the builds. If we've got someone that's good at terraforming, then that person should be the one that we asked for initially. Tony proposed a possible payment system to pay the person for their time. And with public donations coming in again to help with the resources needed for the builds. However, this is where it changed a bit for Biggles, who has advised of a possible policy to bring in a taxation of the shopping district in regards to plot space. How he's going to do this with already plans, with shops already in place, will be different. But the idea is it will go into a treasury to help buy the necessary resources for those people. Again, both Soli and Tony fiercely contested this, saying this was just a way for Biggles to line his own pockets. So as it kind of debated on, the tax issue was the main point here, with Tony obviously saying he's not going to charge and help pay people to actually do the work, with both Biggles and Solar coming in and saying that Tony was basically trying to buy the vote of the voters, which Tony obviously did not agree to. All of them will agree that they will get stuck in themselves, so they will not just be delegating. All of them agreed to themselves that they would get involved in the builds themselves, obviously helping to help resource as well. Tony even suggested he will provide resources much more than both Biggles and Solar. In regards to the assistant, all of them agreed that Kevin the Piglin was a good choice. They feel he has now the credentials to actually get that done. So then it was a very much open debate, and big news story here. Tony has admitted to the killing of Dcstar in the shopping district from the footage we showed a couple of weeks ago. Questions were asked as to why it was fired, with Tony citing pretty much self-defense. In regards that he said shots were fired first and he acted appropriately to dispense of the threat to himself and his fellow person that was with him. However, there was no evidence that Tony was actually shot during this incident, although we do believe arrows were fired from both sides at this time. And also with Biggles and Solar picking up the pure fact that Tony is acting like a vigilante, almost like an AthosCraft Batman, to try and get his way. So only you can decide on the vote in regards to that. So whilst Tony has pretty much said he would, that he did actually kill DC in regards to saying shots were fired first, do we really need a vigilante running around the shopping district to get his way? Biggles pretty much changed the tune. They're pretty much going towards the charging of people, which may be agreed by some or disagreed by others, and Solar pretty much staying neutral in the middle, not necessarily disagreeing, but doesn't believe that the charging is a necessary in this place. So out of all the debates, when we listened to it, we actually thought that Solar was actually the strongest of the three on the night, but only now the votes will now count. First round would open up eliminating one, leaving the two to finalise their projects. We do have one call in at the moment. We had a caller just call in earlier on today. Just to say this is more directed at Tony, so we'll play that right now.
Hi, this is GarCP. As a member of the interested voting public, I just have one question. Where's my fish? You may have thanked us for your fish, but how come we're not getting fish? Where's the promise of fish for me? Where's the promise of fish for everyone else? How can you really think you're going to be a mayor unless we have fish? Answer that one.
So yes, as the caller rightly stated, where is my fish? And that concludes today's news. What's going on over there? Some kind of piston block thing. So here we are. Look, we've done a lot of digging. We've got a lot to do though. And basically we're trying to make this place a little bit more spawn proof. We still got to take all this away. Oh, we'll have that build up there though. Thank you very much. Oh. Yes. We don't want to fight the gas. The gas are not my friends. So yeah, we've pretty much done a lot down here. I think this is quite cool. We've got our nice little beacon in place, and we'll give you progress on this as it gets on. This is going to be this is our big community build at the moment. So with any luck, we're going to go. That's it from today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch you again hopefully next week. And following the connection issues this week, we can do a little bit more. We do need to go over to the Pokemon area, so I'm hopefully going to bring that to you in the next episode. Bye bye.